Hi everybody, quick reminder, don't forget to check out the on-screen end cards towards the end of the video, as well as the merch shelf and links down in the description below to explore my new Outcast comic book series. And I just have to say that I genuinely appreciate all of the support that's been shown for this new adventure. Now I hope you're having a great day, and let's dive in to Kordax. Now although he's had a previous version that's fairly popular, I'll be covering his newest Prime Earth iteration, who made his first appearance in Aquaman Deep Dives, issue number 6, that was released in May of 2020. This version is also known as number 1, and he's considered to be the ancient evil relative of Arthur Curry, aka Aquaman, with Kordax having a distinctive green skin, green eyes, and blonde hair, also having a brilliant golden sword that replaces his left arm. And what we do know about Kordax is that he has a royal bloodline Atlantean physiology, meaning that he's somewhat stronger than the already strong Atlanteans, having at least high-level moderate superhuman strength, durability, speed, and the ability to breathe underwater and withstand extreme pressures. Not to mention, it's assumed he can also communicate with undersea animals. However, one thing that's unique to Kordax is that he's used dark magic to achieve a form of immortality, staying alive for centuries. And it's also noted that he's a powerful and experienced warrior, able to easily defeat Tula and the Sea Devils and fight Aquaman to a standstill. So yeah, Aquaman's great-grand is a force to be reckoned with. Now, in this newest continuity, Kordax is an ancient, disgraced ancestor of Arthur Curry. And we see his modern-day story arc beginning with him operating in secret as the leader of the evil organization known as Scorpio, which itself is bent on the destruction of the royal family of Atlantis and world domination. Kordax, obscuring his identity, was only known by the codename Number 1 at first. And under his leadership, Scorpio launched a campaign to challenge Aquaman's position as the king of Atlantis and sow discord among the underwater kingdoms. Kordax's forces engaged in several conflicts with Aquaman and his allies, but the plot would thicken when Kordax's true identity was finally revealed. He personally led an attack on Tula, the former Aqua Girl, and the Sea Devils, swiftly defeating them with his overwhelming power. The final confrontation came when Aquaman located Scorpio's base and tackled Kordax, the two Atlanteans engaging in a brutal fight, during which Kordax taunted Aquaman, citing his quote-unquote weak human bloodline. And Kordax, having survived for centuries through dark magic, proved to be a formidable physical and mystical opponent. Perhaps realizing that he may not be able to win this fight by pure brute force, Aquaman used his powers to tap into a more mystical aspect of his abilities, which is something that's typically more associated with Mera or Tempest. Aquaman would forcibly pull both himself and Kordax into the Celestial Isthimus, which is a mystical realm that connects all sea life, and is also the ether by which they communicate with other sea life. Being enraged by this, Kordax became even more aggressive and vowed to take Aquaman out. However, within this realm, Aquaman's connection to the blue, which is the life force of the ocean, was supreme. And he would summon a massive water dragon from the mystical energy, which attacked Kordax and overwhelmed him. Interestingly, this defeat in the Celestial Isthimus rendered Kordax unconscious in the physical world, ending his threat and allowing Aquaman and Tula to round up the remaining Scorpio soldiers. And although Kordax seems to have been left in a vegetative state, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a resurgence of him in the future. Now, for his powers and abilities, and his limited but impactful influence on the DC Universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Kordax, aka Number 1, a rating of 5, which is an enigmatic rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to hype and subscribe to the new series.